Welcome to part 11. Here we go again. Let's talk about this $30 media remote for the PlayStation 5. A ripoff and a half. Just use your PlayStation controller. You don't need another remote and have like the volume and everything. Like, what in the world are you talking about? Speaking of, I got download a bunch of like stuff like Funimation and everything, and put my account on there. I can't wait for security breach. And people don't know the whole situation about what you call it, security breach. Like this, they ain't the director left or something like that. No, man, he wasn't a director. He was a producer and more like not half a director. He just kept things online, but he let that company do whatever they want. The most he was directing with the story he wanted to tell. After that, even now, he just gonna keep like he saw those folks did a good enough job. He's just like, y'all can handle it. And still will a dare to stay. Dare to stay. 2.5 game. Ain't they just them overclocking the game so it can run like a 60 frames per second? That's the one thing I can say for what you call it, Xbox, Microsoft. They try their best to keep that. Oh, there we go. That's how I did. And they try their best to keep backward compatibility. Maybe even though like Xbox, like here, like for the Xbox series, for Xbox One, they try to do Xbox 360, more Xbox 360, and Xbox One. Like, pretty cool. Then for the Xbox series, they're doing Xbox One and Xbox 360. Like, dang, like that's pretty cool. You barely can get decent that from Nintendo or PlayStation. You know, like that one thing. Like I really took me away from PlayStation 3. Like you don't have back compatibility for the PS3. I'm thinking, what in the world? Maybe I can hear like the actual reason for it, but like it don't make sense on like some level. On common sense, we're like, all right, even if this is like the truth, like, don't y'all have the ability to do stuff like that? Like, no, they just think sorry, we can't do it no more. Like, forget it, man, forget it. Well, after this word, oh yeah, I got the Bowser Kingdom. All right. Wait, with the ugly monkey NFTs, I hate these. I still don't understand the concept of NFTs. Like, original version. How do you say? I think it's like original version of a game. Like it's stupid. Like I don't understand. I know it do like some bad things, but like it like not what you call it. Not progressive, but like not economical or hurt certain systems or something like that. And like, bro, I don't understand this shit. Like, I really don't. It would really not helping. It like the only stuff I see is a weird monkey head on things. And like this man, like, because it's just an image, a digital image. So like, what are you doing? Owning a certain code of it? Like, what? A PNG is a PNG, man. A PNG is a PNG. Look, it's individual. And like, man, what in the world are you talking about? Let me say that to him. He said, I will ruin you. I will get my lawyer to say goodbye to his luxury life. Like, what in the world, man? So you really fighting over this ugly ass monkey head? You talking about legal shit. If I was a judge, I don't give a fuck. I don't know what's so special about this. I've seen about 15 of these motherfuckers online. And individual my ass, really individual my ass. This shit don't look individual. It's always the same copy and paste with different colors and like they use the same body frame. Like who is selling these monkey NFTs? And like they making money off this. Like that's a shame. They need to go to jail. They need to go to social jail. Man, get Twitter on them. Like because Disney doing LTs and everything. I'm like, why y'all doing these? And I'm like, I don't want to be mean to anybody, but like that's a stupid concept. That's like a waste of money. I mean, you know, each of them. What could be a waste of money to me, it's gonna be a waste of money for other people. I would like to do a test like how much, like an actual person, like how often are you willing to pay for an NFT of the same type of monkey image, like the monkey type based image. I do a whole report like how much are you willing to pay for it, and like I said, are you willing to pay about over $2,000 for it? At least a grand. For an average citizen of this monkey, I go around the whole city and say like, well, are you willing to pay to have a unique and only yours version of this image on your computer for about $1,000? And like I do a whole city work. I do about 500 people and spend on 5,000 people spend 2 weeks. And I wish I would. I get the the majority say no. I know it's just a waste of trash. Like I don't want to be against like certain art, but like that's just a stupid concept. In hindsight, like I don't. For how much people don't like the economical, I don't even understand economics. I need like a video explain to me. I just don't like how stupid the concept is. What the HD camera? HD camera? For what? You playing on the PlayStation? They gonna record you or something like that? Man, I just don't like that game. It's a beautiful concept, man. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean. Please. And February been doing pretty good. I've been catching up on. I watched like the first 5 episodes on it. Bro, what? That just looked retarded. What the point of releasing it early? I mean, it don't matter because they already got people pre-orders. So like, they already got people pre-orders. Alright. That's pretty funny. I don't like this. Like, I didn't want to say in the other part. Like, the bosses are just kind of weird. They're not really Mario type bosses. Like, the rabbits are lame. They're lame. Wait, so like the game. So Halo Infinite did came out today. Did they release the online or I think they either the whole game or the online version. Well, they made the online version free to play. I'm saying like, why? Literally, that's literally a good chunk of the player base, and like. Most folks play Halo for the online. I'm being for real on it. Most people play Halo for the online. But his boss kind of wonky. He's wacky. Like a giant chicken with a pot and like a smoking out weight. Alright. I don't want to be. I'm not being sensitive. I ain't being mean. But I'm just. I don't want to be insensitive. I just want to be on the side, like, and this is my opinion on this. Like, I think this is fucking completely like how the fuck could this shit even come out like this? But how you got it spiked? You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing clips on it and everything, and I'm like, it'd be some moments that be like so fucking cringy. Like, who in the world wrote this shit? I mean, for real. Like, you're like one of the characters. Like, he's like. For how much I don't like it, but like it clearly like a show. If you just pay attention to it, it clearly like it was based on like not even a movement, like not an agenda based show. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they took and they had like like take away the agenda, but like don't let the agenda control the whole production of the show and how like the show is written and everything, like the more cringes of ways. You get give it a that. It could be a pretty decent show. You like the concept of it is like, all right, some girls, some. I think most of them lesbian or something like that. Like most lesbian girls, they ain't like academy to be like guardians or something like that. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's like a decent concept. I've seen on shows just like that, but like the writing and everything. And like I'm not trashing on how bad. I don't care. It don't look bad to me, but I haven't seen the whole show. I only seen like sections of it from like video with full commentary over it, and he kept making jokes over it because it's so fucking like, what in the hell? I don't look bad of a show, but like, bro, like. It's just this moment in the show that make me like think like, so whoever fucking like proofread this shit, no one proofread this shit, approved this shit. Hey, I know it goes to like 3 different divisions for people to say, like people don't not know it, not fucking cringe or at least say something about this. Like about the one character and about like him want to be trans, no, be like he's saying like, I wish I could be a woman, something like that. And then like the teacher was voiced by like I think the creator of the show was I think a trans male and everything. And like no fucking shit. This motherfucker said, "Hey, you heard of transition magic?" I'm thinking, what in the fuck is going on? And they're like, I don't want to be me, but fucking transition magic, like what the fuck is going on? Because like the character, because he played the character since he's a trans guy, he played a character that also on trans. He said this shit like, bro, you did not fucking just read this shit and did not even it was whole fucking heart saying like, yeah, this good writing and like transition magic, like what the fuck is that? And like, alright, like what the fuck? Like this shit sounds so fucking dumb. And like that sound offensive just hearing this shit. How you heard a transition magic? Like she supposed to be magical or something? Like I feel like that's fucking offensive. But that's just me. And like bro, you cannot fucking write this shit. Like everybody the writers and everything, you or help direct this show and everything. Y'all did not see how fucking whack that fuck whack though like this like other sense it was like danger like a flock of birds. It just swoop in whenever it want to attack. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It'd be like shit like that, like bro, I don't want to shit on the show because I barely saw it, but I seen a good amount of it online, and like I don't want to shit on the show like everybody else being, but like it could like one of those agenda shows. Like here's the thing, I feel like that show, if it had the right people, it just had the right direction, it was the concept it was trying to do, I think it could have did it really well. Like no idea is a bad idea, always how you execute it. Because I seen shows just like that, and like I seen anime just like that, similar to that, and like they were pretty fucking cool. But to see that and see like how cringe it is, like bro, you can't, like, man, that shit was cringy to me, and I feel like that shit was offensive. It like a fucking black character thought to a black like a different race person, like how you hear race transformation magic, like what the fuck are you talking about? Or like who fucking wrote this shit? Like that made my jaw drop, man. That made my jaw drop. Like I believe that show could have been a good show, but like man, they try to tease some stuff for that for like a season 2. Man, that show was wrapped up for the longest time. Y'all really thought y'all gonna get season 2. Y'all really thought or had how bad. Like I heard a rumor that show was done like a year before it came out, but they were so ashamed about that stuff being so shitty that they didn't fucking release it till now. I remember hearing a video some commentary about like people watch the fucking pilot and shit, and like for like not even commentary, but like their opinion on it. Like the fucking shit was so bad, and like one of the people that followed on them like told them like how the show mostly is and everything. And like based on paper, it don't sound that bad of a thing, right? It don't sound that bad of a fucking show. when the person was describing it just based on the pilot, just based on the pilot. But once that video though, folk made it out. It called Clown Fit TV. You like commentary about gaming on geek and all. This ain't no ad, but I really like the channel. But, like Crunchyroll really like contact them and said like, here, can y'all just take the video down? They ain't gonna try to be mean about it. Because like they didn't break no fucking rules. Like I think it's fair enough when a company, but I don't want to be mean, but like I think it's fair if a company just fucking just asks people like please take this thing down. Like they can't whenever they don't have fucking legal issue, legal basis on something. They're like, can you just please take the video down? Like that shit was Cyberpunk on 2077. They were trying to take some of that shit down when people had got a copy of it early from like certain retailers. They would ask like, please just take it down. Like we just don't want anything bad about it. We know the game shit. We at least try to get people money first. And once some folk ask you just please take it down, you know that's a problem. So you can here's the thing. That's one of the things you should never do when you're a company. It's don't take. If a fucking leak came out, if you take it down, it's like a rumor and stuff, like the rumor and tree and everything. Don't take it down, because if you take it down, that means the shit real. And that's the basic, just let it theme over. Or try to make some fake rumors up and make a fake screenshot or something like that. Do that. Don't take it down. I'm being for real on that. Don't take that shit down. Cause that give people the ability to say, alright, this is true. And what? Alright, this is November 15th. It's gonna come out way before. Man, this movie might come out in December. When that Spider-Man, someone sent a movie commentator some pictures of pictures of Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, not Spider-Verse, No Way Home. But you can tell whoever fucking took the picture, they took this shit in the editing room. They took the pictures in the fucking editing room. They took it off the screen while they edited. They took these 2 screens of images, and I ain't gonna leak it out. I ain't gonna say anything about it. That person said, he was like, man, I don't know it's real nuts. That's why I just put it out. Man, you know this shit was real. Because no one that good would be. When that trailer got leaked out, man, it could be fake. Unless you have some doppelgangers or clones. That real. Those images were real. But that teaches on. Then they just had to put it out. Marvel was so fucking mad. I hate this one. I hate this stage. I think I had a half a second delay. That really messed me up. But based on my frame data, you can see even more mess up throughout the image moving and everything. So they have manga people be. Not manga. Smash players be. 60 frames? Man, I can't tell because most likely Twitter mess up their images. And that one thing I like about PlayStation is that they are, ensuring, because they preserve. That's fair. That's fair enough. I can make me an account for this so I can follow games. The manga. Aim for me at 2020. So that's not bad. I like fan games. Cause fan games, they be having cool trailers and everything. This is one game if you like Financial Ratings, this is one fan game I've been following every now and then called Juniors. It looks so cool. They have some cool models. It the weird rough you those wait, how much time I got left? Dang. I'll talk about it later. But man, I feel so High Garden Spike could have been taken advantage of really good. No idea is a bad idea. All about execution. That show was clearly agenda based television anime. I don't want to say Tumblr, but one of the things I heard was I heard a lot of people say this shit had the quality of a Cartoon Network show. No, not that's nothing I heard. But like I said, like this is like Steven Universe but worse. And Steven Universe had the ability to do the things they wanted to do, and I think that was pretty cool. I'm about to rewatch it after my surgery, but like I think that was pretty cool based on what Steven Universe did because I watched it, but I was doing a demographic when they were trying to hit aim. But like I think that show, but I think if I rewatch that, I'm not gonna fucking trash on that shit more often. But oh, man, it's so sad for a show like that. And I ain't had potential, but like I knew shit was going down here when they had that 10-minute fucking this is our mission to make a show that da 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 da. When you have 3 minutes of just talking about a show about y'all agenda and shit, and like what y'all want to do, what y'all want to do, like for 3 minutes for a trailer, like I ain't show shit. Like man, fuck off that. I'm sorry, but like, man, like, comment, subscribe. You like more content like this, then stay subscribed. You like drawing? I want to have drawing videos. You like voiceovers? I got voiceover videos. Yeah, I'm a jack of all trades, but a master of none.